Route handlers are based on the request and response interfaces from the Fetch API and are used to create APIs in Next.js. Most of your routes will have a page component to render UI, but in some cases, you just want an API endpoint that returns JSON or text or some other kind of response. You can do that by replacing a page file with a route file. A route is like the lowest level primitive and cannot be used in the same directory as a page. This file can export one or more functions that have a name that correspond to HTTP methods like get, post, put, patch, delete, and so on. Each function has a request parameter that will give you information about the incoming request, and then you can return a response to handle the request. For example, you might have a post endpoint where the user passes in some data from a form that you access on the request body. You use that data to update your database, then send a response back to the user with the final data. It's an incredibly easy way to build APIs. In addition, Next.js optionally extends the request and response APIs, which can make your life easier in a variety of ways, like when you want to send JSON as a response back from an endpoint. API routes will always run server-side, and by default will be executed in the Node.js runtime. However, you can easily switch that to an Edge runtime by simply exporting the runtime variable. And there's many other configuration options to control things like caching. Overall, route handlers provide an extremely intuitive way to build RESTful APIs.